Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, you have landed on Ginger Chick Rehab, the journey, where Chris and I, YouTubers, show you the behind the scenes of the daily going on in our life. So Chris, my husband, thought it would be a wonderful idea to show off our house to our family and friends. A lot of our family and friends have not seen our house. We are busy, they're busy. So what a perfect timing but to host Thanksgiving for a whole bunch of people. But with that being said, there's all these odds and ends that we need to end. We need to complete. Don't y'all have those projects laying around your house like, oh, okay, family and friends coming over, I got to do this, I got to do that. And we also have so we're supposed to be heating the house with a wood burner, but we were waiting to be on the list of a wood burner, the people that put the wood burner in originally, to know how it works, to make sure that it's prepped and ready for the winter, to get a little background on how to maintain a wood burner. So there was that. And then we just had a long weekend minus an auction on Saturday of getting a few of these projects done. So that is what today's video is about, is you are going to be doing some organization, seeing some of the weekend jobs that we have going on, so I hope you enjoy. So here's a project I've been putting off way too long, is under cabinet organization. Here's my dirty little secret. Cupboards are nice, but these open cupboards underneath sinks that don't have any shelving just become a hot, unorganized mess. You don't know what you have. Things fall to the back. It just gets lost. So during Prime Week, I ordered 4 of these, which there are 2 in each package, organizational cubby. They're supposed to help you with cubby. So Chris and my son Alex put 2 of them together. And then I said, hey, wait, I want to see if they are simple to put together or not. So there should be 2 more in this box. It does say 2 pieces. So you could buy a single one for like 30 bucks. Or on Prime Week, you could buy one of each, white and black, for like $21. So it's under the cabinet. I would have picked black because that's how I am. But for $21, less than price of buying just one, yeah, I'm going to take the black and the white. So let's see how easy these are to put together. So you know how that goes. They're always like, these are so simple and easy to put together. And sometimes simple and easy put together don't stay together. So let me see how easy these are. Okay. I have no idea any of it is. I guess, I don't know. I was like, is there any directions? Ah, there they are. Directions only on the black set. Okay, so we got directions. So we start off with these rails because they're supposed to be slide out and slide in. So we're going to start off with those. So we have arrows that go this way. So these look like they go on the bottom. Okay. Oh, so this would be the smaller one. that would fit, right? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, all the arrows are going the same way. Okay, I got that far. Okay, now these metal tubes. Okay. I hear a clicking sound. Okay, not falling apart. And then this little cubby. And that little cubby. Well, okay. And then this is just like extra stuff, I guess. I'm not sure if I even need the extra stuff. Okay, so this is little, looks like it's little clip things so that crud doesn't go into your space. That's always nice. But really, super simple directions. Oh, the one thing I did not do, let's flip it over, is it has little suction cups. So I guess so you don't pull the whole drawer out when you're sliding the drawer out. There, felt like one side was up higher than the other. So since I'm filming this, I know that it took me 3 minutes and 40 seconds to put this together. Ta-da! So you know I was going to remove those arrow stickers, but of course it left sticky behind. So I'm just using a little lemon oil, letting it sit, eat away that sticky. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 black on one cupboard and then 2 white on the other, you know, so then I won't be every other one, so it won't drive my OCD crazy. But now I got to take everything out. Yeah, yuck. There's just those jobs you're just like, this isn't very much fun. You know, it's not pretty home decor by any means. It's a hot mess. It'd make my life easier if I got this done. Now I'm realizing like the faucet, the drain, right up now that I'm down at this angle, because how many times do you sit on the floor in your bathroom? One's not going to work right away. So there's that already. We didn't take in consideration that it wasn't straight back. When we ordered these, most of your drains are straight back, and now that I'm sitting here on the floor looking, going, yeah, I'm only going to be able to use 2 of them anyway. Yeah, I didn't realize that the drains both came into, that's okay. I mean, let's see how much we can get on the 2 shelves then. I can always use some storage, extra storage underneath my kitchen sink. That's kind of a hot mess underneath there too, because it's the same thing. It's just open cabinetry. There's no storage, no shelving or anything like that. So, okay, well, there's that, but it's okay. I can find another place to use them and I'll be organized. And this doesn't really fit through here. So time to take everything all out. I know you think with all my hair and being an ex-hairdresser, you'd see tons of hair products, but I like what I like. So I know what works for my natural curly hair. So there's that. And I haven't used a straightener, but if I want a straightener, I have to have a straightener. In case I'm having that day that I want to have my hair straightened. And you know what happened? I just brought everything that was underneath the sinks basically from my old house. So, and it kind of got thrown in here, so it really does need cleaned underneath here. So I'll get it all pulled out and we'll get it cleaned. So y'all have to tell me, what item have you had the longest? So this makeup caboodle, I've had since I was in high school back in the 80s. So I love my caboodle. It has held up wonderful and it's always been everywhere with me. So I will still keep my makeup in my caboodle because a lot of times I carry it to my desktop computer and my little hand mirror, and that's where I do my makeup at. So you'll have to let me know down in the comments below, like, do you have one of those like mystery items, like, you know, like I've had this for so long, I can't remember not having it. Yeah, this is something I don't like either. Can you see it? So it's not very convenient where they put the toilet roll holder and then those are the screws for it. So I've hit my hand a time or two on those already. Yeah, very convenient. And then this is some of my hair. So I have some of my hair cutting stuff in here. Like I only do family now, their hair, so I either can put it in here if once I organize it, there's space, or we have other cabinetry in the laundry room that I have plenty of space that I can put it in there. So it doesn't necessarily have to be underneath this sink. This is just where it's got thrown in when we moved. Oh. So I need to clean this out before I put those in. Well, that fits. Like I said, this doesn't fit. I guess you could, like, I don't even know if this stuff is necessary. So I could do this. Like, I don't know if I really need these. It wouldn't, like, So one wouldn't be a slide out per se, but I guess I could do that. That would work too, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that work? So slide one in here. Like I said, I can't use the drawer feature, but that would work. So yeah, that would work. Not too bad. Okay, I'll show you all once I get things put away. So I did kind of find a use for the little cubbies. I do have a couple. I'm a creature of habit and I only have 2 hair bands and a clip, but I'm just gonna use this as a shelf for my makeup. But yeah, it's pretty well organized. I actually have some extra because these are things we don't use that much of, so I'm sure I'll find something else that will need to go here anyway. That is such a good feeling that I mean, I cleared out a whole bag of stuff that I no longer use, the storage unit, the storage that are nasty, broken from the move. But yeah, I mean, that worked turning them that way. I was a little disappointed at first because I thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to use them. But yeah, I know, you would think I'm a minimalist. I am really a minimalist at heart. I just love to shop. Just picked up this piece on my adventures of antiquing and secondhand finds. So it's going to replace the basket that's really low to the ground. So maybe I will keep it better organized because it's higher up. So that works. I think that works. It kind of goes with, I still want to paint in here, but I have some old shakers up here. Our plan is to eventually, I don't like the lights. The lights are upside down or right side up. I don't understand that. So we haven't dealt with that. I'm not really a fan of all this medicine cabinet. I don't have that much stuff to need a medicine cabinet. And the downside is that the bottom shelf is warped, so things roll off of it all the time. Both sides it is warped. So, and I don't like that hanging bar. I have a lot of I don't likes. I would not replace the sink because that is a pain in the butt and Chris hates plumbing. But I would love to do some different mirrors. I still want to give you a sneak peek. The tub. I have all the stuff to do the tub, but I missed my time of redoing it. And then I'd like to repaint that bench black just so it's a little bit more noticeable. I love the size of that bench and I loved my palette on it, but just because this bathroom is so light, I'd like to paint that black. Why does something not being on the floor make it look so much organized, you know?
Try to give you a view.
Something about getting stuff off the floor. Off the floor, hung up. So why is it that things off the floor, hanging off hooks, just, to me, just feels so much less cluttered, more organized? It's just those little things that make a difference. So we got his thingy out, and now he's seeing how long his thingy is.
Too long to cut on the table saw.
Oh, yeah, it is long.
Or too wide, whichever way you want to look at it.
Oh, that's such a tight fit.
Is there a putty knife still?
You might have to glue it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to cut it smaller and then
see.
just glue it in.
Like this one.
Yes, they're all different sizes. Unfortunately, the foam padding that they used, there's not enough give. He's determined though. Not a boy.
Different putty knife is what I need. This thing's way too flexible.
So what he's doing is, this is a type of insulation. They weren't insulated, so they added insulation in. But you can see it's all beat up. And it just doesn't look very pretty. So that's taken away from some of the light in here because the foil look is actually dark. So he's just using this board, melamine.
Yeah.
And trying to cut it down to each individual slat size to make it look cleaner and better. So as you see, Like some of it's been very worn and beat up and falling out. So just one of those things. And it'll help tighten up the air and all that for the winter. Once he figured out how he was going to install it, and that's how he installed every single one of them, it became easier and easier. You know, you kind of like, you just have to figure it out, like how, I know this is the size I need. I know I need to tuck under so it stays in. He didn't really want to do it in adhesive, but it just brightened up the garage right away. It's a cleaner look. That melanite, it wipes clean so easily. So it wasn't an easy job per se, but it was well worth the time, and it's a one and done kind of thing. You need a third one?
No.
It looks so much better, hon. Oh, I guess a Christmas present, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so much better already. Oh my goodness. So the one thing we didn't expect when we added that board to make it look pretty and hide that insulation is that now the spring was not going to be strong enough to lift up the extra weight. So both doors yesterday got new coils. So the coil was like half that size, so it wasn't enough to pull up the extra weight of this board. So it was already struggling because the original owner had insulated it, which added the extra weight. So when they install a garage door opener, they do it for the weight of the door. So the original door did not have insulation, and it did not have the whiteboard on it. So like I said, the original owner had already added the insulation, which already added some weight to it. And then us adding the whiteboard to it topped it out. It would not open up. So yeah, they're smaller garage door openers. This used to be a pole barn, just a working barn, not attached to the house, but we use our garage a lot. So yep, we had to make the phone call. Luckily, he was able to come out the same day that we called him. Thank you so much. I'll give him a shout out. I'll go take a picture of his card so you all can see if you're local and you need anything with your garage doors. And I think he does other things like underground fencing for animals and that kind of whatnot too. So I recommend it. Same day he came out, luckily, took a look at what the problem was, came back an hour later with what he needed to do. He actually added another bracing system. Somebody had ran into this, which is Chris's garage door. So he added this bracing system because sometimes this door struggles a lot to open. And so now that will help this stay straight. It'll open a lot better. Not enough weight. It's like aluminum, so it's not. Well, it's pretty heavy metal. So anyway, that fixed his problem also. So this is all you see. There's no outside lights to go to the wood burner. You can't even see the wood burner. I am scrolling in on the wood burner and you cannot see it. You can see the pole barn. I don't know what they did, bring a flashlight out in the night. So yes, we need some lights. There is a light on the wood burner itself, but you don't want to leave that on all night. So these are a dusk to dawn light. We had the same ones on our other pole barn workshop at our old house. Love the look of them. I love that little farmhouse industrial vibe they got going on. They're an LED light, so you don't have to replace the light bulb as often at all. And I like that it's like a cage, so like things aren't going to get trapped in it where you have to constantly go up and clean it out or anything like that. It was not an easy job for him to run the electrical because right behind the wall where he's at is where the bathroom in the shop is, and it's just like a tiny crawl space above where he had to run the electrical. And Chris is not a small man, and I'm glad I was doing a little shopping while he was doing some electrical, so I didn't see what was going on. Okay, now he can see what he's going to be doing. Big change. Big change, look at them. 2 lights. It is so lit up now. This morning you couldn't even see the wood burner. I mean, it's still dark, but at least you can see. So that's all the, well, he's got a lot of wood, more than that, but. We'll see how this winter goes. He better watch his beard, right, guys? Gonna have to get a full face mask. So y'all, look where that light is, where this light is. You can't see here because it's a little dark in this little cubby hole. I was not home when he was doing the lights, but he had to crawl up there. Can you see the new wiring up there? That's the space Chris had to fit into to wire those 2 lights. So yeah, the other one goes all the way over to that side of the garage. But no, I wasn't home to video him being up in that space.
And I'm not getting back up there.
What? What? No, can you show them, Chris, how you fit that well? Yeah, he said all it was an army crawl. He could not even tip off to a side. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't home. So maybe that's what they use that pergola, arbor, what the roofed-in area by the wood burner is for wood storage. So I know this wood storage looks kind of weird to you, but remember Chris works at a pallet company, a pallet shop, and these are cutoffs from when they build the pallets and cut the pallets down, and they're trash. They don't need them because this is all the wood that was left behind. We don't really have a place to cut wood. We don't have time to cut wood. So when we purchased this house, we knew that it was heated by a wood burner. And then, you know, what happens with wood piles. Vermin's like, oh, look I can make a home. I'm pretty sure there's somebody friendly in there. But Yeah, so we're just going to try it out for this winter and see how it goes and how much work it's going to entail. So far it's been add wood in the morning, and then he adds wood again when he comes home. So we had the company come and make sure that it was all ready. So this is the first week that we've started using the wood burner. We've been using the propane gas for right now to heat the house, and just trying to see how efficient, because the wood burner then controls the radiant floor heating in the garage, but then the wood burner also heats the pole barn, so it's pretty big. So to figure out how it's all going to work, or if we have to change the system out or not, yeah, with the shorter days, the lights are important, and getting wood that is not costing you an arm and a leg time. It costs them time, but yeah. So far, twice a day, fill it up, get the cutoffs from work. He brings like a pallet of them home almost every night, but it is heating up really well. It's the garage floor is warm, which is heating the garage, and then the pole barn is staying really warm for me to work, and my paint is drying.
Once it gets to around 165, 170, it closes the duct and kind of smothers the fire. It's still hot, so that way when it drops down again, it opens up, replenishes the air, and it takes off again.
So not only does it heat our house through the furnace, but it also heats the pole barn. And then a radiant floor heat, which is, we're behind the garage right now. So
And the hot water heater.
Oh, and the hot water
And the
heater.
hot water heater.
So this
So
system's
other
working
than the
a lot.
pumps, we're running pretty much energy free other than the electricity.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, because he can get this wood for free. Because it's, what are they called?
They're falls from the outs that we get.
So, yeah. So,
Basically, they're 12 to 16 foot long. We cut them down to certain sizes and make them into pallet wood. This is the leftover pieces. Some of them are because they're bugged up, knots, or they're just too short to make a pallet out of.
So there you go. This is just the offcuts of when they make pallets. So as long as he works at the pallet company.
So thank you for joining us in. Hope you enjoyed our organization, getting little jobs here and done. Okay, my jobs were little compared to Chris doing the garage doors and wiring for some lights. His jobs were way harder, and it's not anything I could do. I would have had to hire it out. So he is a blessing, a man of multi-talents, that's for sure. And yes, the wood, yeah, luckily so far able to get free wood. That is a big bonus, because the workshop, I was having problems with paint drying because we didn't have any heat in the workshop, because we were heating with propane, and that was just heating the main part of the house. So we used our garage a lot. That was cold. The pole barn was cold. Even with like a little propane heater, it just was not heating up enough. It's too big a space to dry paint. So I was really struggling out there. So I'm glad that the wood burner is going, and it seems to be working wonderful. So praise the Lord for that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and probably in the next video I'll be sharing some decor, because this video kind of ran long. So I've got some decor and some of the Thanksgiving things I did to get ready to host. So thanks again for watching. We will see you next time. Happy Thanksgiving if I do not see you from Chris and I. We love you. We will see you next time, and you can see what we're up to. Bye.